Hi everyone, welcome to That's English.
Kieran and I are looking for furniture for my new place. How about this sofa?
No, I don't like it. It's not to my taste. No es de mi gusto. I prefer this one.
Oh yes, it's stylish and quite tasteful. It shows you've got good taste.
Don't sound so surprised.
Now it's time for our video. Today's episode is about taste in food, clothes and art.
While you watch, answer this question. Why do Bridget and Anthony go shopping?
That all looks very delicious and extremely complicated. But it tastes wonderful. What's in it?
A drop of this, a dash of that, a handful of herbs, and a splash of wine.
Ah, top secret recipe, eh?
Well, I don't generally follow recipes. I prefer to invent my own. Just a bit more salt. I want this to be tasty, interesting, and exciting. The best recipes are the ones that offer new experiences. Here, try a couple of these. I've got heaps of them.
They've got a really different flavour. They taste like... Actually, I'm not sure what they taste like. What are they exactly?
They're ants.
Ants. As in small insects that crawl around the garden.
Yes. There are loads of countries in the world where people eat insects. They're nutritious, plentiful, and cheap. Of course, they're not to everyone's taste. Bridget? Another ant?
Oh, no. I wonder if I'm allergic to chocolate.
It's Moroccan organic dark chocolate with a pinch of hot Mexican chili.
Can we change the subject? Look, I've been invited to a party at my boss's house.
He's the one that drives a sports car and wears designer suits.
Correct. He's also someone who might give me a promotion. Anyway, I don't want to be the only person at the party who hasn't got a partner. So, will you go with me?
Sure.
Thank you. So, get ready. We're going shopping. I don't want my boss to think I have a boyfriend who has no taste in clothes.
But there's nothing wrong with my clothes.
No. I'm afraid tastes have changed since the 1950s, Anthony. It's the sort of suit that you might buy from a charity shop. It's smart, but it's a bit too formal for a drinks party. That's the one. It's modern, stylish, cool, and you look like a man who's got taste. Very handsome, in fact. Now, we better buy you a pair of shoes that match your new tasteful look.
No, I'm exhausted. No more shops, please.
You're not going in those dirty old brown leather shoes.
So, did you like the suit Bridget chose for Anthony?
Yes, he looked very smart, but he's got to get some new shoes.
Did you answer the question? Why do Bridget and Anthony go shopping?
Thank you. So, get ready. We're going shopping. I don't want my boss to think I have a boyfriend who has no taste in clothes.
They go shopping because Bridget doesn't want her boss to think she's got a boyfriend who has no taste in clothes. She wants to make a good impression.
Did you notice the words Anthony used to express quantity?
A drop of this, a dash of that, a handful of herbs, and a splash of wine. It's Moroccan organic dark chocolate with a pinch of hot Mexican chili.
We use words like drop, dash, handful, splash and pinch to express non-specific amounts of small quantities.
For example, I like strong tea with just a drop of milk.
And I like Irish coffee with a dash of whiskey.
We also heard Bridget and Anthony describing things using relative clauses.
Remember, we use relative pronouns such as that, which and who to describe something or someone.
Ants. As in small insects that crawl around the garden.
He's the one that drives a sports car and wears designer suits.
He's also someone who might give me a promotion.
The clause can also start with where or when.
Yes. There are loads of countries in the world where people eat insects.
So, Kieran, do you like the clothes that your wife buys for you?
I buy my own clothes. I think Anthony's very patient. I wouldn't like a girlfriend who told me what I had to wear.
Let's see what happens when Bridget takes Anthony to the party at her boss's house.
As you watch, answer this question. What is Anthony's general impression of Mrs. Dunlop's possessions?
The name's Steele. Anthony Steele.
And what about the shoes?
Yeah, well, sorry, there just wasn't time.
Come on then.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, if you're going to buy a sports car, why not buy a bright red one?
He's clearly got loads of cash, but no taste. Or judgment.
Anthony,
You better keep your opinions to yourself.
Never seen such a pretentious, overpriced bit of metal.
Ah, Bridget, how nice of you to come. And this must be...
Anthony, I'm Bridget's,
Partner.
friend.
Lovely. Sebastian Dunlop. So you've already seen my wife's car? Yes, it is rather bright, isn't it? I wanted to buy a tasteful blue Jaguar, but she'd already decided on her red-hot chili pepper, as we call it. Oh, come in.
nice start, Anthony.
This is my wife, Maxine. Maxine, this is Bridget and her friend, Anthony.
Oh, pleased to meet you. Isn't he lovely? Very handsome.
They were just admiring your car, darling.
Yes, we were. Isn't it lovely?
I adore it, but Seb hates it. He thinks it's tasteless.
I think the word I used was vulgar, darling.
Oh, the things you say. It's much better than his stuffy, boring old Mercedes. Come on, Anthony. Let me show you around the house.
What is it?
I've no idea. But isn't it unusual?
Yeah, you could say that.
I see you're admiring the latest addition to my little art collection.
Oh, we just love it. It's so elegant.
Expensive.
I'm quite sure that Maxine knows more about art than you do.
On the basis of this, it's quite obvious that she doesn't.
Oh, Anthony, how could you say that? We were just saying what an interesting piece of art this is.
Oh, yes. Tasteless, overpriced art. My wife likes to buy things that provoke controversy. Personally, I hate it.
I hope you don't mind my saying, but it's not something I'd ever buy. In fact, I'd say it's quite grotesque.
Ah, Anthony, my husband and I greatly admire honesty.
Definitely. It's a very rare quality. Now, come and tell me what you think of my malt whiskey collection. I'd value your opinion.
I'd like to point out that I quite like your sculpture. It's very nice.
Come on, let's go and get some more champagne. That's something we all like.
Anthony isn't shy about giving his opinion, is he?
Not at all. Well, did you get the answer to the question, what is Anthony's general impression of Mrs. Dunlop's possessions?
Never seen such a pretentious, overpriced bit of metal. I hope you don't mind my saying, but it's not something I'd ever buy. In fact, I'd say it's quite grotesque.
So, he thinks her possessions are tasteless and pretentious.
Yes, he doesn't like them. In the video, we had people giving opinions.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, if you're going to buy a sports car, why not buy a bright red one?
Personally, I hate it.
I'd like to point out that I quite like your sculpture.
Personally, I rather like the bright red sports car.
I'm quite sure that most people would like to drive a sports car, whatever the colour.
So, we've talked about taste in art and cars. What about other things?
We asked people, what's your taste in clothes?
I suppose I have a fairly modern taste in clothing. I think probably once every couple of months I buy something new from the shops, and just to keep up with the fashion trends.
I'm not sort of a fashion person, so I sort of see something in a shop that I like and I'll buy it.
Very simple and plain. I'm not very wild or adventurous, except for my gym clothes. I go all out in the gym clothes.
I like to be casual smart. I don't like dressing up.
Because I'm overweight, I'm limited, so it's really just what's out there for bigger people. So I don't get much joy from clothes anymore.
People don't seem very adventurous when it comes to clothes.
Well, we also asked them, what's your taste in food?
Anything goes, pretty much. Only thing I don't particularly like is seafood, really.
I do quite like it spicy. If you were to go to the local chicken shop, I'd go for the hottest sauce that they've got, just to give the palate a bit of a kick.
In food, I like a lot of spicy Asian food. I like Oriental food, Indian food.
Spanish, Italian, French, obviously Indian, good Greek, traditional English, good pub grub. So, very broad taste.
I'm diverse. I will eat anything except butter beans.
I'm vegetarian, so I have been since I was 5. But I'm a very bad, unhealthy vegetarian. So I like pizza and pasta and creamy sauces and cakes, and I like cooking and I like baking cakes and eating them.
It seems there's a huge variety of tastes in food. Indian, Spanish, French, Italian, vegetarian.
I like spicy food, such as Indian or Mexican.
I prefer traditional English grub, like roast lamb or roast chicken.
Oh, well, all that talk of food has made me hungry.
Let's go and eat then. Thanks for joining us today.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye.